Alrighty everybody, welcome on in. How are we doing? We are live on the YouTube today. I hope you're doing well. And today we are going to make a start on our first big project of the season. That's nothing to do with my base. And that is we are going to start digging out the game. With no name. Because currently it doesn't have a name. If you got any ideas for names, put them in the comments down below. And let me know what you think. Because we don't currently have a name for this game, and I think we probably should have one. I do have a couple of ideas, and you have to let me know if you think these ideas are pretty good or pretty bad. But I thought we could name the game Teddy's Ludicrously... words are difficult. Yeah, of course, something Teddy can't say. The idea was Teddy's Ludicrously Legendary Dungeon Run, or something similar. Anyway, let's get into the stream. Now, I don't have many levels. I did die and lose all my stuff, so I had to actually remake stuff between episodes, between streams. Whatever. Actually, I died in the last episode, and I had to remake all my stuff, which is fine. It's a thing that happens. I did hit the like button, didn't I? Yes, good. I forget the YouTube delay is like 30 seconds over the Twitch version. Oh, hello, sir. What do you want to give me? Your head. Woo. No. A bit more leather and leads for the collection. Don't mind if I do. Right. Anyway, let's put these away. Right. So, I'm just gonna do this. This is easier. I'll let it sort itself for me. It's fine. I can't remember which box they're in. I know they're not in the same box. I feel like one of them is actually in this box. Yeah, leads are in that one. And leather, it's still sorting, which means leather is probably with... Actually, leather should be with the wool. Yeah, it is. Has it missed it? I feel like it might have missed it, because it's put the leads away already. I don't know. I know, it's fine. Hi, Night, welcome in. Plod, how you doing? Welcome in. Yes, it's been a while since I've been live. I apologise for the lack of consistency on my part. It's been one of them. Right, this is one thing I've definitely got to get my hands on more of. So I want to fill this chest up with like pottery shards and armor trims and other rare items that are stackable. Basically, this is my stackable item storage, as you may have seen. My bulk storage over here, and then my non-stackable items are going to be along here. At the moment, that's currently all I have that's non-stackable, and campfires are stackable. So yeah, eventually I want to have a music disc area, so probably on this wall we'll put up a music disc area and try and get all our music discs, because that would be cool. I need to build a music disc farm as well at some point. It's been a very redstone-y season for me. B Monk, welcome on in. Yeah, it's been a very, very redstone-y season. I am going to try and do a lot more redstoning. Obviously, everything I build will be on-offable. Like in here, we've got our bamboo, sugarcane farms, on-offable. And this thing still currently works. In the most recent version of the game, this mega stupidly fast kelp farm is working perfectly. And we're getting lots of bone meal out of this thing, which the bone meal from this is going to fuel those. And we're also getting cooked kelp out of this, which is going to fuel these again, and obviously fuel other things as well. But that's not what we're starting with. That's not what we're here for. We are here because we are going over to the shopping district. Have I got a bed on me? I have got a bed on me. A bed's useful. Good choice making this sort of solid reliable. I've made this new categorizer system. There's nothing but trouble. Yeah, I thought I'd go with the old school silent one that I did in like season 1 of Slatecraft when I was on there. And it worked absolutely perfectly. So I was like, it's still working fine. May as well carry on using it. Oh, I'm not there yet. Hang on. There it is. Whee! Excuse me, did I go over it? I did. That was a good shot, Teddy. Well done. So I haven't been out of shopping for a while, and I haven't made a shop yet, obviously. I have got an idea for a shop. I just don't have the materials currently to stock it, and I haven't had time to play. recently. So for road use, oh nice. Deep slates and other things and stuff. I like the paths. The paths are quite cool. And over here is where the portal used to be. Tools for transforming the island. And more tools for transforming the island. Nice. So what we got shop-wise, I haven't actually been over here. I've seen Eric's shop, the redstone masterpiece that is Eric's shop, which I will be using some of the redstone stuff in his shop actually in my game eventually. Some of the stuff I actually designed. Get pumped. Now I don't know if this is spoilers or not. I came on some of this a while back. Thanks shopping and get pumped payments. It doesn't look finished. I'm guessing it's for buying shoes. The shoe shop. Perfect. This shop over here, I'll be making a point of coming over here and buying a lot of stuff in. Rocket shop coming soon. Ah, fair enough. That's one thing I'm not in the market for, unfortunately. But yeah, this shop in here, I will be buying a lot of stuff from in here. I know this is PT shop, but these look like keys. So this is keys. These look like tokens, so these might end up being tokens. These are expensive. These might end up being something, and these might end up being something. There's a server around. This is the server. This is Slatecraft. Not Slatecraft, Teddy. This is Ludic. Let's hit the Ludic button is on the screen. Teddy's on. I put the Ludic button up. I still can't remember what I'm playing on. But anyway, if we go, is it this way? I think it's this way. Yes. Over here, to the northwest side of the shopping district, we have this little island. Now, this is where I'm going to be building my game. Now, obviously, what I'm building will be underground. So, what we are going to do is we're going to pick an area, probably here actually, because this works quite nice. And we're going to dig us a staircase down. I haven't really done much planning when it comes to what's here and what's not. Oh, there's water. I did not want to find water. I don't have sponges yet. It's fine. I need to go get my gardening table built as well, so I can get a decent XP source. But yeah, this is going to be my game here. And basically, let me get my E chest out. The idea is going to be that I am going to dig down very, very deep. And what we're going to have is a 4-chunk area. Now, some of this, as I said, they're going to do it underground, because some of this actually goes over the edge of the water. That side's fine. I think it's this side that actually goes outside the edge of the water. But this is going to be our gaming district as well. So, yeah, this side goes out over the water. So what I need to make sure I do is build most of this below Y63. To the point that I'm not going to break out into the water. And if the loading area is good enough, obviously 4 chunks. If I remember rightly, 4 chunks in each direction is the loading area. Like 44 blocks. 16, 30, 64 blocks. Whatever, but that's what we're going to do. So I need that, and we're going to start digging to that. Let's put that away. We've got our silky picky. Let's get rid of that. Hand switch that for that. Hi, Cal. Can I help you? No? Okay, fine. So let's make ourselves a little bit of a staircase. This might end up being the entrance staircase. I don't know yet, but I'm going to make it 4 wide for now. It may not need to be this wide. But basically what's going to happen is we are going to dig down probably to Y60 to have our initial like startup area. And obviously all the mycelium will be going as well. We won't be having any mycelium over here at all. We'll be putting down beacon as well. I need to dig down to like Y6 minus 60 for that. And essentially what we're going to have is a number of levels, which I'm planning on digging 12 blocks deep on each level. So if I dig down to Y60, that's like 6 blocks down. So I'm trying to think how deep I'm going to dig this as I'm digging it, which is kind of crazy. And if anybody wants some free runs at the game, they're more than welcome to come help me dig. Although to be fair, it's going to be kind of similar to Decked Out. Not as complex as Decked Out, and I've actually downloaded a copy of Decked Out 1 from Hermitcraft Season 6. Because that's available to download. And I've ported it over to Bedrock Edition. And the problem, and there is a problem, is the redstone on Java that Rectango used to build even Decked Out 1, which is way less complicated than Decked Out 2. The redstone he actually used to build it doesn't work on Bedrock, which kind of sucks. But what can you do? I know, not a lot. All right, we actually come down to 58. I think 58 is gonna be low enough for our first little level. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dig it out. We're gonna have a chest to put all our materials in, because I feel like keeping as many materials as we can is going to be very beneficial for us. So that's going to be a thing that we do. One more there. But I do need to dig straight down. Also, Plod, eventually, I say eventually, when the game is nearly done, I do want to add my camera account to the game so I can do spectator runs of people playing the game, basically. And one rule with this game, when we get the game up and running, is everybody who runs the game will have to do so on camera, so I can, you know, test things and make sure everything is working as intended with the game. So this is actually the first blocks of a very vast project. This project is going to be a massive project, and this could be bigger than my ability to build, but we'll find out. Let's put this down here. Let's grab this little bad boy out here. That one, right. That's the 4x4 chunks, isn't it? Yes. Cool. So that's going to show below and above. I will need to dig it lower than that, because obviously it shows more above than below. But that's going to be how big we need to dig out to on each of the levels, which is going to be fun. I'm going to need some ladders. Let's make all of this into ladders, because we might as well. Yeah, so as I said, anyone wants to come and help with dig, you're more than welcome. I don't know why I opened that for. Right, so hi, Mr. Mushroom. We got a friendly little mushroom come to help. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper back, because I want to have the stair. I want to have a ladder going all the way down to the bottom, but obviously the gap be kind of like an access point ladder. Obviously, I'm stood right in the middle of where the game is going to be right now. So I put the ladder on a chunk edge. I think that would be a good shout. So I need to figure out where the chunk edge is. Oh, good. It's quite deep back. That's good. I like that idea. There it is. Right, so that is the back of the chunk. So we quickly dig that out, and then we put the ladder in this corner of the chunk. That'll be perfect. And then we can dig straight down. Teddy, you shouldn't extract that. I know, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry. And if anybody's got any ideas of pallets we can use for the levels. Now, I am at the moment planning on 3 levels, with the redstone having the capability of being 5 levels. So that's the goal. So if anyone's got ideas of pallets we can use, build styles, I'm obviously thinking using some of the 1.20 features, some of the 1.19 features. So maybe having a deep dark area that's really dark and really hard to see to get around, with like deep slate and almost like a mini version of an ancient city, but not being an ancient city, but ancient city style dungeon, because it could be fun, essentially. Right, so we put the ladders there. I'm going to need my E-chest because I need to put down a beacon when I hit the bottom. And this beacon is going to be solely haste. This is my haste beacon down here. Also, I'll get to the point where I need more ladders as well. Sub chunk there. These blocks will probably end up changing as well because, yeah, reasons. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'll dig it out to the chunk borders first. Other sub chunk. Going down pretty quick in the world. Like it. Right, I need to put my ender chest down and get the wood box out so I can actually get some more ladders. Oh yeah, that's right. Can't open a shock box, we've got a ladder above it. Yep, that's right. Ladders stop shulkers from opening. I thought I had more wood than that in that box, but it's fine. Give me this box instead. We'll grow a stack of oak for now. Wow, inventory lag. Hello. Lucky there's a hotfix coming out to fix that. Let's just do it this way. Which is very good news. We like the idea of a fix for that. Right. Let's munch while we're here as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go down all the way down to as low as we can, which is gonna be 74 blocks down now, because we can do 74 blocks. And we'll light it as we go if we can. Now, I'm kind of hoping I don't hit a cave. That would be kind of an ideal, is not hitting a cave. But yeah, the reason I'm going 12 deep per level is I want to have space to put in some, you know, level, like gaming area, as well as having space to put in the redstone below it. Because, yeah, you guys know I'm not very inept with redstone. I'm not very good at redstone. So it could be quite fun, Teddy doing redstone. Now, I don't want regular deep slate. I want cobbled. So we're switching over for a fortune pickaxe now. And obviously I will dig some of this out with fortune, some of it with silk touch, yada 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 yada. But for all the deep slate stuff, we're going to dig out with should I get some regular deep slate actually? I could get some regular deep slate as well. Then we could actually have like a deep slate cave area that kind of leads to a deep dark area. Oh hi. Apparently them blocks didn't break. That's a good talk, game. Internet's working well as always. Why is it only when I stream my internet starts playing around? It's fine otherwise. It's just being weird. I'm not really sure why. Bit more gravel. All right, how full are my pockets? They are getting there. Which is a little bit on the annoying side because I'm going to have to go up and put a chest down and then come back down again. Right, torch there. Ladder, 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 ladder. So this is my temporary access route. I probably will end up having a separate access route completely. That has nothing to do with a ladder down the middle of the game. But there probably will be some ladders in the game itself as well. Which will be interesting. It'll be hilarious if there's a deep dark under here. Because then I could literally get a warden in the game. Although every mob in the game that is wandering around the game will be killable. This is one thing I'm going to have in this game, is every mob that is in the game that is just wandering around will be a killable mob. So the only things that you won't be able to kill will be ranged mobs, essentially, that are inside the walls. And I'm hoping you won't be able to see them, but they'll be able to see you. That could be a tricky thing to pull off. Right, let's run upstairs. Let's offload our pockets into a chest. So obviously my main build area will be a lot lower down than this. This is just my digging area. So a lot of the storage probably will end up moving. I might actually dig it out a bit more up here and actually put my storage. Oh, this is my beacon hole, isn't it? Yeah, so I need to keep this currently as is. This is currently my beacon hole I'm digging out. So I don't want too many chests up here. I just want a few to get rid of some junk. Yeah, having water on the hotbar, that's probably a smart idea as well, Teddy. Just a thought. Water on the hotbar. What would I possibly need that for? Right, now we have pocket space. I didn't make any more ladders though, did I? So that's clever. Go down. There we go. All that we're gonna need. Does seem to be struggling the game a bit though. Right, let's have a shovel again. This is why I'm digging across like two separate things though. The amount that I'm going to need in the game, I am digging out every single bit of redstone I find. Right, 54. Yeah, I think 54 will be deep enough. Question mark. If I put the beacon there, I need to dig that higher, don't I? Right, let's grab this out so we can get our beacon out. One beacon. 1, 2, 3 stacks of iron. And a bit more iron for that. Oh, just broke it in the chest. Dang it. Smeg it. Right, anyway, it's fine. Right, so I put the beacon there. So 3, 3, 5, 7, 9. There we go. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Let's dig that little corner out of there. Oh, look, more redstone. Put a torch in there. So yeah, I might have I might end up doing some Twitch streams of this, me doing this as well, because this is not gonna make good content for YouTube really. So I might switch over and do some Twitch streams, just me digging. When I get into the redstone side of it and the building side of it, I am planning on streaming most of the build works. Mainly because I want you guys to be able to share the build as well. And then if you guys want to give me any input as I'm building it, then that's a good idea as well. Be a really good idea to get input while I'm building. Diamonds! Of course, that's the other bonus about digging a big old hole underground, is I'm getting lots of diamonds. I mean, lots of diamonds. Right, so this needs to come up one more block really, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Because that's the 3x3 area there, so that definitely needs to be one block higher. As does that. Hence why I'm torching this lot up. I think it's quite zeroed. Morning, how you doing? Another level there. Wow, lag. I think this is client-side lag rather than server-side lag, though, so kind of on me. Right, so let's do this. I'm leaving the diamonds alone for now. I don't need them at the moment, so I'm leaving them where they are. They will be needed in the future, but for now, I'm not touching. They might end up even going in the prize pool for the winner at the end. You never know. How you doing, Zero? You had a good weekend? Oh no, it's Tuesday. There we go. Now I can get upstairs. That's fine. Right, I need to be able to get up there, which I can't do until I put this level in place. I need to load it up with haste, which isn't going to work yet because I haven't actually uncovered it yet. So let's go up and uncover it. Mrs. got me a new monitor for my birthday. My world has changed. Nice. That's really cool. Having the extra monitor makes a massive difference. I remember when I was only playing with my single monitor, it was horrible. Right, so what block's this? 1876-24. Let's go and dig that down. 1876-24. So that's this block. Oh yeah, it's this corner block here, isn't it? Well, it's not, it's this one. There we go. Beacon of activated. Right. Now, I don't want to level this off up here completely. I want to level it off to a point, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to kind of start digging out the chunk below first. Especially now we've got a bit of haste action going on. Oh, I love having haste. I just need to make sure I don't fall down the ladder too often. I did die in my base area from doing that. Right, let's switch back to Silky for now, because we're in the stone area. And that'd be quite useful to have. Oh yeah, I need an ender chest. I might have slightly broken my ender chest. Let's fly over to one of the shops that has an ender chest in it, and I'll go and get another ender chest. Wow, game. Loading weird much? Right, let's borrow PT, so I know PT probably has an ender chest in here. An ATM? Hi, can I have an ATM? Thanks. I need to go in raiding again to get some more ender chests. Well, not an extra. I run with 3, but huge update to my main. Ah, fair enough. Nothing wrong with a huge upgrade. I've currently got my laptop, which is an 18-inch screen, and I've got my monitor, which is a 24-inch screen. That's my current setup. I have got a spare 24-inch monitor, but I don't currently have space for it. When I say I don't have space for it, I don't have space to put it anywhere. That's the wrong thing. Alright, let's sleep. So we've got our spawn point set. Perfect. Now we can diggy diggy. See, this level, I might not dig this one out quite so deep because this is going to be like the entrance level. Well, it doesn't have to be the entrance level. This could be the exit level rather than the entrance level. You have to drop down into the exit level, entrance level. Could be a fun way of doing it. Come on, where's the chunk builder? There it is. Torch eye. So let's come out there. I know it's not spawnable. It's just more for convenience, the fact that I can see. The ability to see is kind of important. Snowy, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing a lot better than I was. Right, one thing I will have to do actually is change the blocks the ladder's on, because I'm going to end up smashing the ladder every single time I dig anything. Right, ladder only goes to there. So let's leave that one little block sticking out. That'll remind me that's ladder. How you doing, Snowy? Hope you're doing okay, doing well. I want that block there. Just thought, let's have a smeltificator in here as well, because I need to smeltificate a load of copper. And of course, we're going to get a lot of copper in here. We're also going to get a lot of coal in here, which is going to be extremely useful for the cause. I don't mean the cause for the game, I mean the cause for my base. For now, I don't know what I'm doing with the roof, so I'm just going to leave that stone. Doing good, just tired, thanks for asking. I know the thing about being tired. My shoulders decided well, because I've been doing so much gardening recently, my shoulders are just like horrible at the moment. They're not my friends, let's put it that way. They don't like me in the slightest. So really, yeah, I need to dig this around to the edge of the chunk there, which is that block. And that's the 2x2 interior chunk for this level. And then when we get down the level, we got to dig it out 4x4 chunks. And that 4x4 chunks is how much we got to dig it down all the way down to the bottom. This will be a big dig. It's going to make PT's mountain last season look small. Hope there's plenty of caves under here. Spoiler, there's not. There's not hardly any cave underneath here. Glad I've got many pickaxes. And villagers for XP. Going to need them. Right. Let's drop that. Did I bring any leather with me? I don't suppose I've got any leather with me, have I? All blocks have to be saved in this as well. We're not wasting any blocks. We're saving every single block. What doesn't get used over here will get used in my base, which makes my stone generator completely useless. Yep, I know. Stone generator is completely useless. Yeah, but the reason I want to dig this area out is this might be the entrance to the game, but it's also going to be a drop-down area to actually get into the game. So you'll go through a door and then you drop into the game. So there's no way of changing your mind. Once you're in, you're in. That'd be kind of funny. Right, so this needs to go out to the chump border this way. You get plenty of ores out of this, which is nice. I wish the EE would sort my... I shouldn't be naming my supplier, but I wish my ISP would sort my connection out for me, because I'm getting rather annoyed with my connection dropping out every 30 seconds. I mean, luckily YouTube's got a 30-second buffer, which kind of hides it a bit for me, but I feel it. Doesn't change the fact it's annoying. Just saying. Right, as to there. I know it seems silly putting blocks back in again, but it's how we do. And what I might do, once I've got a big enough area to start actually building some of the game, I might start building some of the game while I'm still digging it. That could be a thing we do. Because it's going to be quite a pain to dig all this out. Having haste is massively helpful though. And, you know, no block lag apart from client-side lag now, apparently. That's the only block lag we're getting is client-side lag. Let's put a torch there so you guys can see. Gonna need another torch somewhere in the middle there as well. And that's a Mushroom Island, but I still want to light it up because, you know, this is Bedrock Edition. And even Mushroom Islands have spots on them that are not actually Mushroom Islands. As if you watched, was it Season 2 of Truly Bedrock with Jesse and Slack, both having a Mushroom Island, and both having random mobs spawning in the middle of the island because there are random spots that are not actually Mushroom Island. It's a little bit annoying. We'll also actually have to like mob proof some of this because it will be going out into the ocean when we get underground. The only problem with doing this on a Mushroom Island though is the fact the water. If I use water in anywhere, it's going to be ugly as all hell. And you'll be able to tell when I'm not actually in the Mushroom Island because the water's going to change colour. That's another thing we'll add to the server. A universal water pack. Water's always the same colour regardless of where you are in the server. Seems smart, right? I'm full again. Oh, hello. You and you go away. Right, I need more chests. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm just going to make 8 chests and start running them along that wall. I will put stone in these ones. And we'll start organising slightly as well, because that's going to make sense to do that. Eventually, we'll probably have shock boxes for most of this stuff as well. Any more stone? No more stone. And then we'll have andesite, gravel. For now, that because that can move down to the lower levels eventually. Dirts as well could go in there. I thought I could organise it slightly better than this as well, couldn't I? Stop hitting the wrong block, Teddy. Put my stadium there. Gravel can have its own row as well. I realize I'm just making sorting now, it's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. Andesite can have its own row. Yeah, so let's do andesite. And then we'll put valuables in this one, and I need box cobblestone go in this one. We'll go stone there, cobble there, other miscellaneous stuff, and then valuable stuff. That works, right? There we go. And because we're working with stone at the moment, I'll just move that for now and dump it on top of there. Nice. Right, let's quickly go pick this up before it all respawns. Fill that floor back in temporarily. Now, I shouldn't get slimes anywhere in this game, because slime chunks shouldn't affect my mushroom biomes. He says, not knowing if it does or not. I don't know. It shouldn't, is all I'm going to say. I don't know if it does or not. Anyone know in chat if that happens? Is that a thing? Do mushroom biomes have slime chunks? I mean, my guess is they shouldn't have slime chunks. But I might have slime chunks still. Right, let's just do that. Mushroom bio slime chunk might spawn slime. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. But again, this is Bedrock Edition. I have one that says Mylands, only half the chunk spawns them. Ah, fair enough. So if that's the thing on Bedrock Edition, it's fine. Right, so that's that half done. This side he's doing now as well. So basically what's the plan for up here is we're going to have the shop and we're going to have the exit. So the ladder is from my access for now. I might move the ladder to this corner instead. So right in the outer corner of the chunk rather than the middle of the room, but that's fine. But for now my beacon has to be here. I'm not getting the beacon beam. Is that part of a pack we've got on the world? I don't know. It could be a pack. Holy gravel, Batman. Right. Same with the deep dark biomes as well. Nice. To the beacon boost too. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, it's quite funny how that works. The beacon beam isn't visible, but it's working still. Basically, the render distance, it works vertically as well as horizontally, doesn't it? See, I play this game. I don't know a lot about it, but I do play it. And I act like I know stuff about it. Because I know minimal stuff about it, so... Right, let's go over here. This goes back 3. Yeah, 3. There we go. There's my chunk border. So what I could do is have the entrance... Oh, that's an idea. We could literally have it so you come down here. Over the back here, we have the game storage for all the participants. Going around the edge, down the sides, one side that side, one that side. And then we can have the shop kind of in the middle. That would work. That'd be kind of cool. It's practically different actually on Bedrock. It works vertically for infinite blocks. On Java it works. Ah, fair enough. So you definitely know more. It'll do that one time and it'll break my... Guarantee it'll do it sooner or later. Why is my connection so bad today? My music's not dipped out once. I've got a friendly mushroom. Hi. Right. Got an itchy arm. It's annoying. Gravel, go away. How much we got left? We got like one chunk, less than one chunk to get in this room. Will our pickaxe survive this one chunk is the question. It should do. It won't survive the next one though, because the next one's a 4x4 chunk area. And the reason I'm making this a 4x4 chunk area is I'm making sure it stays within the render distance and the simulation distance for Bedrock. If it's in a 4x4 chunk, then hopefully, when my camera count's on watching in spectator mode, it will be partially loading the area still in the spectator. It's not like having a camera count on Java Edition where they actually work as chunk loaders, because it doesn't work like that in Bedrock Edition. We're full again. I wish I shift click with a thing, although I've got a controller, so it wouldn't be a thing for me anyway. Wow, I had a lot less pocket space than I thought I'd do. I was digging there. Now, the reason I want to save up all the blocks is because it's going to be the only way of me determining how many blocks I've actually dug out in the process of building this thing. So I say every single block I'm digging, I can count how many blocks it is. Because we don't have advancements on Bedrock Edition, so I can't see how many blocks are dug per world. But if I save all the blocks from digging the game, I can say how many blocks I've done from digging the game out. Although, you work it out by how many chunks, it's still easy to work it out. But obviously, chunks don't take caves into account or anything like that, so... So, one thing I want to talk about is next week, well, from Friday, I am actually going to be going on vacation. I know, I've just come back from being away to other reasons, and now I'm going on vacation to Kent because my mum wants to see her brother, and her brother's about 13, 14 years older than my mum, so he's in his mid-80s. And my mum's worrying about him, essentially, so which is fair enough. He's getting on a bit now, and we want to be able to make the most amount of see him before the inevitable does happen. Hence why we're going up there. But it does mean that I won't be streaming or making any videos next week at all. I might possibly try and take a headset with me and do a Discord stream, maybe. But I guarantee it won't sound very good. So it might be a muted Discord stream where I just literally listen to a podcast and just dig. Because that's what we're doing. I'll be digging this out. Right, so that level's done. Yay! Hype! The entrance level is done to the point I want it done for now. This gives me rough ideas of how big things are going to be. That's the wrong box, Teddy. That goes in that box there, Teddy. Yes, I know. These are just going to stack up any old fashion because they're oars. Doesn't matter. Right, so yeah, we come down in here. This will be the entrance. We come down here. This will be our entrance hall here. And then we're going to have people's areas and stuff like that. I might make the people's areas over here, actually. Do like 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we might have more than 6 players, but I don't know. We might not. It might be big enough. One thing I do need to do, actually, is grab some stone. To replace all that gravel with some stone, so I've actually got a solid level. I need like 2 more blocks. Dang it. Give me more blocks. Perfecto. Right. Let's put them away. Put the gravel away. And we'll start digging out the next level, which starts... No, I don't want to dig the stone out. Ah, there we go. Should I do one deep floor on this, or should I do a 2 deep? I think we'll do a 2 deep floor, actually. So let's get diggy. And this one's going to be a 4x4 chunk area, because this is going to be the first level of gaming, essentially. But it does got to be 4 deep. But yeah, two deep floor would be quite a good idea. Maybe even 3 deep floor, so I might need to come down 1 more. Although the reason I'm digging this 12 deep is because there will be air gaps around the outside of this thing. But I need space just in case I make a boo-boo. Dang it. I dropped a ladder! All the way down the bottom. Right, let's go back up. Yeah, it's like 60 blocks it goes. So this armor stand needs to come down with me as I go down. Right, let's just dig out this so I make sure I've got this completely dug out to the point I know I don't need to dig that block out. There we go, now I know. Many diorite, but don't diorite. So this dungeon runner is, I've got a lot of plans for it. I've got a mega amount of plans for this thing. It's gonna be big. And it's gonna have like it's not gonna have a clank system. Because that's the main thing that I can't figure out how to transfer from the Java edition onto Bedrock edition. So we're not gonna have clank. So basically, I'm not rebuilding decked out to Tango spec. I'm rebuilding it to my spec. And in my version of the game, there is no clank. Because we don't want clank. But we are going to have plenty of other delightful things along the way instead of clank. Which will make the game very entertaining. Like, there will be keys to get into certain areas that may or may not be next level. There will also be traps. There'll be parts of the game that are designed to kill you. There will be mobs inside the game. There'll also be rewards inside the game. Treasure and all this sort of good stuff. And the difference about my game is I'm not having Ravagers in it. I'm going to have general mobs. We're going to have witches. We're going to have skeletons. We're going to have evokers. Maybe. I don't know at the evoker side of it, because evoker's going to be a pain to get over here. Everything else I'm going to make a general witch farm for and actually get them over the general witch farm. A general mob farm, sorry. That's the other problem with building it on a mushroom island, is getting the mobs here. I think there's a thing called minecart rails and all that good stuff. That's going to help me get along getting that done. Right, so that's the first chunk border. I need to go out to the second chunk border. And then question my sanity of how big I'm building this thing. Right, that's the ceiling heights. Let's put them back in for now. Stupid gravel / pickaxe digging too quickly. So it's gonna get more fun the lower I get. I know for a fact they cut the spawners as well, that I am going to be taking advantage of, and parts of the game are going to go directly toward them spawners. One's a spider spawner, so we're going to have a spider cave, and one's a skelly spawner, so we're going to have a skeleton area as well. Getting the skeletons for the rest of the game trap areas is actually quite useful. Useful, easy. because I got the spawner down below. I think the skelly spawn is like Y2, something like that, so it's really low down, and the spider one is like -17 or something, but they're all within the 4 chunk area, so it will be going down that low regardless. And obviously the lower levels will be the harder levels, because that's how the game is going to work. Right, it's time to go change pickaxes, because that pickaxe is dead. Right, hop it up. Hop it out. Mushroom! Go away. Right, stone, 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 stone. Stone. Stone, stone. Stone, stone, stone. Stone, stone. Jolly good. Right, this stuff. Diorite, gravel. No, not that. Doesn't fit. Right. E-chest, please. Tools. Luckily, all these are silk touch. So I've got 3 backup silk touchies. Have I got more backup pickaxes? Yeah, I've got this one here that's full of pickaxes as well. Some of these aren't quite so good. Actually, they're fine. Oh, wow. I knew I was doing this. Look at all these pickaxes I made myself. Even got spare swords. The axe is boring. And I got some decent shovels as well. I didn't get as far as finishing the shovels, though, as you can see. But pickaxes, yeah, I've got a few. Even got another few silk touch ones in that one as well. See any frames due to rendering. I'm not skipping frames due to encoding lag. It's just my connection today is absolutely rubbish. There we go. While I'm waiting, I decided to hydrate because I haven't done that yesterday. Right, let's diggy diggy. No, not falling down hole. Good morning, Mercedes. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We are in the process. We are starting to dig out the game of many, many big holes. My version of Decked Out, I've got a rough idea of how I want to build it. So I've decided that what I'm going to do, instead of building the whole thing in creative and then coming back into survival and building it, I'm actually just going to start in survival and we're going to design it as we build it. From a standpoint of aesthetically. Redstone wise, I pretty much got all of the redstone I want to build. Ideas for it, at least, in place, and variations of the same thing over and over again, essentially. Missed you, how are you? I'm okay. I've been busy, as you know, with real life stuff taking over and getting in the way. How have you all been? Are you okay, Mercedes? You have more fun camping trips and stuff while I've been away? Alright, this is going to take me some time. What I might do, I've got this bit dug out now. I might dig it out all the full length of how far I've got to go. Real life sticks sometimes. Yeah, real life sucks sometimes. Real life's getting away again next week as well because I'm on planned vacation next week. I'm going away on Friday and I'm not coming back until the following Friday. So I am going to be away from there for that as well. Which means I'm not going to get any content out of me for that week either. Which, yeah. And all the content you get out of me this week essentially is me doing this. I thought to myself, because I'm stuck behind on stuff, I'm just going to start digging out my game. Almost I'll leave on Friday. Nice, you have a nice weekend away again. Nice camping weekend. Because I'm going back to my old home county of Kent. And I'm going to go see some friends and family up there. Mainly my mum's brother, because we haven't seen him for a long time. And he's getting on a bit, so mum wants to go see him while she can. Because he's over 80 now, and he's not in the best of health. So mum's like, no, we're going to go and see your uncle. I was like, I'm absolutely fine with that. Problem is, my sister's just picked up a cold. So now mum's worried about her brother catching the cold of my sister, and I'm supposed to be going to pick up my mum's brother so we can all go out and, you know, have lunch together and all that sort of, well, not go out and have lunch, but I'm bringing him to our accommodations to have lunch, essentially. It's also my friend's birthday while we're up there as well, so I'm going to go see my friend for his birthday, and I haven't seen them for a couple of years, so be nice to go see them. But hey, that's the long and short of it. That's what's happening right now. So I'm going to probably, I'm definitely going to take my laptop with me on holiday. And any downtime I have, I'll just log on and do some diggy hole. And by the time you guys, by the time I get back from vacation, I might have even dug this whole thing out. At least down to deep slate level. I have family in Kent. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of family in Kent. Also, my cousin's in Kent as well. Him and his family live out in Whitstable on the north coast of Kent. My uncle lives out near Folkestone, between Ashford and Folkestone. If you know the area, if you know Kent at all. And another friend of mine, who's actually bloody randomer, lives in a little town called Faversham. And I'm actually hoping to go see bloody Randomer as well, if I have the time and they have the time as well. It'd be nice to go see bloody Randomer. I haven't seen them there in a very long time. My brother-in-law lives in Folkestone. Fair enough. But yeah, I grew up in Kent, in a little town. Well, a big town called Royal Tunbridge Wells. Is where I grew up, ironically. The one that had the Royal shopping centre opened by Princess Diana at the time. I'm full again. Go empty out. Right, so that's the end of that chunk. That's how far we need to be digging. That's how far out we need to dig that way. Mushroom cows! Why have I got stone in my pocket still? I thought I put that away. Right. There we go. Back down we go. Ah! I'm fine. I didn't just nearly poop my pants because I nearly fell down a hole. Grab them ones there before they despawn. Right. Back over here. Back to Diggy. My hubby's brother. Fair enough. Yeah, it's going to be nice getting back up to Kent. I haven't been out there for a while. I hope to catch up with some friends we haven't seen for a while. Some of Mum's friends are some of my friends as well. So, that will be nice. Also washing the hot, fair enough. Been watching since the beginning. Fair enough. Right, so that's out as far as that needs to go. Is this going to be a big enough space for the game, do you reckon? Let's dig out the full chunk, the other chunk this way and make sure, and figure it out. I could always go one more chunk out in all directions, so I'm going 3 by 3 out. Making it a 6 by a 6 by 6 chunk area instead of 4 by 4. 4 by 4 should be big enough, surely. The only problem is there's going to be a lot of verticality to this game, and that might not be a good thing. Too much verticality might not work out for me. But we can figure it out. We can find out if it's going to work. One thing I think I'm going to need a raid farm as well. So I might have to look around the map and see if there's any spare raid towers anywhere. Because a few of the ideas I have are interesting ones. Like we're going to have like a black market within the game itself where you can go shopping in the game to buy stuff. That's going to be fun. And then we're going to have secret areas where you get extra special loot, which has got a higher chance of landing. But you have to be able to get to it. One of the ways is involving powdered snow as well. So I want to make use of all the new blocks as we can. And I really don't care if people on the server watch me building this thing, because I'm going to know exactly how it works, and I'm still going to struggle to play the game, and I'm going to play the game. I'm actually going to play this game when it's finished. The whole point with building this is it doesn't matter how well you know the dungeon, a lot of the stuff is going to be random. SpongeBob the Freak, SpongeBob Freak, how you doing? Welcome on it. Welcome to Teddy Digs Out a Hole. In many layers, because what we are digging is going to be a bedrock edition of Decked Out, essentially, but it's going to be Decked Out 1, not Decked Out 2, minus the deck. I just got the new name for it. But we are building. I am building a version of Bedrock Edition, a Bedrock Edition version of Decked Out, essentially. But it's a long project. It's not going to be done next week. It's not going to be done next month. It'll probably be next year before it's finished. I say next year as in it could take 12 months to finish this. It's going to be one of those that will take me quite a long time. And I'm trying... I need a lot of blocks for my base as well. I'm trying to save as many blocks as I can, because I'm going to need them. Maybe not so much diorite, but I can trade that for with villagers. So there's always a good reason to have it. Wally, welcome on in. How you doing? Have a quick bite to eat, and then head back down the hole. So if you're new and you just haven't seen this, how do I join the SMP? This is not a joinable SMP. This is for content creators and, well, content creator only SMP. Invite. You're more than welcome to come join the Ludic Discord, and my Discord is also there. So you're more than welcome to join that one. And if we are ever in the position where we're looking for new members, we will contact you. We are an SMP that if people want to come join us, we do have an application process we use occasionally. We also have a process where if we want someone to join, we go and ask them. So that's our four chunks. I think that's big enough. That's massive. Yeah, that's gonna take some filling out. Bear in mind this is only 4 blocks deep. and it's going to be 12 blocks deep. Just this part. It's going to be 12 blocks deep. I think this should be fine. So yeah, I think we're going to have a pretty decent sized map going on here. And the good thing about this as well, if anyone decides to make a map, they're not going to be able to see the underground of it. It's going to be only be able to see overground on the map, which is going to be hilarious. But yeah, this would be my, as I said, this is my version of Decked Out, which is a bedrock version of the game. I'm going to switch Tron. So many people got owls in their names as well these days. There's a huge stormy owl that I know from another server. Another creator I know has got someone else with owl in their name. Love watching trials. Fair enough. That was the Amber Heard Johnny Depp one that did that, wasn't it? That's what got people interested in watching trials again. The whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing. Oh, I found a bit of cave. You can tell because there's mycelium there. This could make life a bit easier for me, actually. Although that's outside the dig border. Dang it. Why have you got to be outside the border, game? Right, let's just fill that hole in for now. I'll leave that open. I'll leave that hole there just in case I decide I need it for any reason. Oh, dang it. There's an underwater cave. Why is there an underwater cave? Underwater cave? Yeah. That's the one. It's an underwater cave. Can't go any further that way then, can we? So this level's going to have its own little cut-off bit, because it's going to have a cut-off bit because of that. We can make we could take advantage of that, actually. Might be able to use this to get a drowned in here. That could be interesting, couldn't it? I'm basically going to elevate. Yeah, wherever there's water like that, it's going to put a torch on the wall up high instead of low. Then I know there's water behind there. And not to dig again. Can I get the rest of the way through? Dang it, water sources. Might not reach the chunk border yet. I'm actually past it. Okay, stop digging. That's the chunk border I need to be at, so I can fill this all back in again. Dang it. I watched Laura and Crime Network. Fair enough. I have to say I do quite like watching some of the clips on the old TikTok. Well, not on TikTok, on Facebook, with some of the stuff on there. That's quite fun to watch. I have to say that is quite fun to watch. Right, so I need a drown entry point. I've got a drowned entry point through this wall here, which kind of could be useful. What else we got going on? I'm not expecting any mobs in there, obviously, because it's a mushroom cave, so there's no mobs in there. Right, let's hope we don't hit more water anywhere. That'd be convenient. Watch kidnapping trials and murder trials. Fair enough. Don't we get any ideas, though? Right, I'm gonna come out here and actually do the singing up, don't I? Your real life stuff, lol. Fair enough. I've been watching some. I get into these crime documentaries. You know, the ones where they investigate historic crimes and piece together the puzzle pieces and get to the conclusions the police get to and all this sort of stuff. These usually murder cases as well, but it's usually like serial killers and stuff like this. And it's quite fascinating to watch these shows because it's like you think to yourself, wow, the police made all these mistakes then that look really silly now. But would they have even, you know, would the mistakes have still happened then as they do now? You know. Right, that one needs to stay. Yeah, I know. You watch the real life court cases. I like watching the crime documentaries about court cases. That's what I'm into at the moment, or have been into. I also like watching car shows on the old Netflix and stuff like that. I love the car shows. There's one I watch at the moment. It's called Rust to Riches. That's a really cool show. They take really old beaten up cars and upgrade it and trade it for a better car, then upgrade that and trade that for a better car, and it's such a cool show to watch. So it went ping again for a second. We're good. Yeah, they've gone from starting out with like $1,000 cars and upgrading them to like $60,000 cars to buying cars that are worth 10, 15 grand, spending 30, 40 grand on them, and then selling them for 100 grand. You know, and it's like, yeah, this is a cool show. Am I full? I am full. And yeah, I'm really into this. I'm really into that sort of show right now. Right, I need another chest to go on top of that one. Right, that's nearly full as well, so let's do one of them. One of them. What's not nearly full? Actually, I haven't touched any of this, so this will be moving down anyway. Everything else is getting there, though. I'll leave it like that for now. That's fine. I'm off a popcorn planet. Fair enough. I really should mod you in here, actually. I've been meaning to do that. Let's do that. Add a moderator. You mentioned before you wanted to be a moderator, so there you go. You can have manage block word, change modes in live. Yeah, you can have that one. There you go. You're now a moderator. You said you want to be moderator. Now you're moderator. There you go. I'm being nice. I'm in a nice mood. And if Horndale, if you want to be mod, let me know, and I'll make you mod too. I know Mercedes was basically asking me to become a mod a while back, so there you go. No pressure about being mod at all. You can either use your powers or just sit there and do nothing. You don't have to. But yeah, Snowy, if you want to be mod as well, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Up to you. I'm not going to force anyone to be a moderator. Just make my life a little bit easier if you are moderating, because I haven't got to do it myself. But again, absolutely no pressure. Yeah, with Mercedes, I did say before I had the personal stuff come up that I was going to make them mod, and yeah, I stand by the word. I do it, and of course Snow is modding my Twitch. So okay, we're gonna have lag again, so I'll just do that as well while I'm here. There we go. While you're lagging out, being a pain in the butt. Right, let's put that block in there. I feel like we've got more ocean nearby as well. Obviously, the lower I go, the more likely I'm going to be that I get to where I want to get to. Without any hindrance. It's going to be interesting to see just how much ores and stuff we're going to get as well. So these chests will be for this level, and then we'll start with new chests when we go down the next level, and so on and so forth as we go down. Although we might need to have a lot more chests than we currently have. Might need to shock box it all up and take it back home as well, some of it. It's a good way of getting plenty of materials though, which is nice. Alright, these torches are going to move as well, because I'm digging this down again. We're doing pretty well. We need dug out two. We need done 2 pickaxes. We've hit 1 cave so far, which is not in the right place to actually help me dig it. So what do we think, Teddy? Flying mob or aquatic mob? Oh, and the mob boat. I wouldn't mind seeing another flying mob, if I'm honest, because we only have 1. And phantoms are useless. Let's not sugarcoat this. Phantoms are useless. As soon as people voted for phantoms, they realised they didn't want them. So if they bring another flying mob into the game, I don't think that's a bad thing. Flying creepers, yeah, let's do it. Back from lurk. No worries, Iron. Appreciate you having the lurk anyway. I haven't really caught up with what's going on with the mob vote though, to be honest. I don't know what the mobs are. I mean, I know they've only released 1 so far probably, but I don't know what I've heard the rumors about what the mob vote is going to be. And if it's a seagull, I don't want it, because who wants a seagull? Crabs, don't see the point of them, really, unless they've got some kind of food aspect to them. Or you can make, I don't know, bone mold armor. It'd be nice to have something else we can make armor with that is organic. You know, I'd like if they do an end update to add dragon bone armor. Like Minecraft's been around longer than Skyrim, okay? So they could add dragon bone armor, and Skyrim couldn't say a thing about it because dragons have been around in Minecraft for longer than Skyrim has been around, so it's fine. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. So they could do dragon bone armor, or they could just do dragon scale armor or something. They could make a version of dragon armor, I think, or they could make crab bone armor, which would be bone mold. They claim they're all going to be cute. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. This is the issue I have. Being cute doesn't mean it's good. So I don't know what they're planning with the boat. Let's put the gravel in that one. Get ready for another row of each. Then it's ready to go. It's amazing how much diorite I picked up. I've got over 9 stacks of diorite already. Nearly 9 stacks of granite. Another break in the courtroom. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not sure about the whole the mob being cute idea. It means they're not going to have any potential function, and I like things that have function to them. Yeah, as I said, I heard a rumor that crabs could be one of the items, but I don't know if you class crabs as cute. Yeah, we've got dolphins already in the game, so they won't go in. We've got pandas already in the game. I suppose they could add red pandas. They're cute. They could add in... Yeah, come on, guys. Give me some ideas what else they can add in. Black bears. So you got another type of bear in the game. Black bears could be fun. Black bears could be another way of going forwards. Should be first, yeah, sure. First one should be today. What do you reckon they could put in for an aquatic animal? That was random. That was a single waterlogged block. Not seen that before. Lag again. Yeah, the room is seagull, crab, and jellyfish. Now, I don't want to see any of that. It'll be the ocean update part 2. And they didn't say they're going to do another ocean update anytime soon. So I don't want to see an ocean update unless they're going to bring some of the dungeons ocean stuff into Minecraft. If they're going to bring some of the dungeon stuff across, so they did the aquatic update on dungeons, then fine. You know, like new types of drown that are upgraded, heavier drowns. You know, new drown bosses would be quite good to see. But I'm waiting for the end update. This is the update I want to see. I don't want to see any other update but the end update coming out. The end is the only biome they now have not touched since the game was released. It is the oldest part of the game that has not yet been touched. So it would be nice to see the end update happen. You know, bring us some new types of Enderman that are only in the end. Bring us, you know, new types of end flowers that are only in the end. That are not chorus fruits. You know, they made it so you could survive completely in the Nether. Technically, you could survive completely in the end, other than the fact you can't get hold of any wood. So I'd like to see an end tree of some variety. Would be quite nice. New mobs for the end would be quite nice to see. you know, the a new dimension in general with the ancient city portal. Because everyone's saying it looks like a portal frame, so why not make it a portal frame? The problem with that is you would have to make it so they could obtain the hardened deep slate. And currently you can't obtain it, so how are they going to do that? Oh yes, this is what I want to see, the big old cave down here. That's going to save me a bit of digging. Granted, not a massive amount, but it's going to save me a bit of digging. I can live with that. It goes out. That's the chunk border there I need to stop digging at, so that's fine. Respawn anchor, and an end wood. Yeah, a respawn type for the end. Like an anchor would be good. I'm watching Echo's Twitter feed at the moment. Fair enough. Yeah, because he's in with the Minecraft devs, isn't he? So he gets like first dibs on looking at stuff like this. There's certain Minecrafters that get first dibs. I know Scar potentially spoiled stuff with the mob vote thing. I think that's where the whole jellyfish, seagull, crab thing came from. But I don't know if that's a fact or if that's just what Scar would like to see in the game. Could be either or. You know, Scar could be definitely either or, to be honest. But it would be nice to see definitely a new dimension in the game or something similar. Yes, he is. That is why this girl watches his Twitter like a boss. Fair enough. To be fair, I you know, I want to be a face of Minecraft. Not like as big as that, but I want to be a face that people are like, oh yeah, Teddy plays on Bedrock and he makes some good stuff occasionally. You know, I mean, like, I still have videos out that of stuff I've created. That people, I had someone ask me today if my raid farm, iron farm, trading hall still works in the current version. My reply to that was, I can't see any reason why it wouldn't. Because there's genuinely no reason why that farm should not still work. There's nothing changed with the mechanics in the sense of that farm. The only thing that might have changed would be the fact that you would need to add in a lava blade for the Ravagers. Minecraft just posted the vote for the crabs. Don't think Scott does anymore. He got into trouble tweeting images of a cherry tree before the update came out. Fair enough. Thing is, though, if these rumors are true about what Minecraft are saying they want to do with certain creator content stuff, it's going to mean that creators can't even put Minecraft in the title of their videos anymore because they don't like it, which is going to annoy me because that's one of the biggest like draws for people to actually be, you know, watching Minecraft. You know, people watch Minecraft because they want to watch Minecraft. They're going to search Minecraft on YouTube. They're going to want to see Minecraft content creators. They ain't going to want to have to do a reach around to try and find content. They'll do it, but they ain't going to want to do it. That's the point. Which farm changed? Sorry, I missed it. My Iron Farm Raid Farm Trading Hall. I had someone ask me about that video today, actually. Asking whether it changed or if it still works in the current version. My reply was simply put that I can't see any reason why it wouldn't work. I was going to change my pickaxe. In fact, we can go and test if it works or not. Let me go over here. I need to change pickaxes anyway. So now we can have crab dinners in Minecraft. Pass. I'd rather not. Yes, let's Hermitcraft Season 7. That's what I downloaded that so I can have a look at Decked Out and look at the redstone and see if it works on Bedrock. It does not. Most of the redstone on this does not work on Bedrock Edition. So there's no way of me copying any part of the redstone on that to make it work, because it will not work. I could just use that. I've got a Raid Farm creative copy. There it is. That's the one I want. This is my Iron Farm Raid Farm design. I built this in creative to make sure it worked. Then I built it again on the Slatecraft server. And it still works perfectly. Where are we? There we are. So, there we go. This is the farm. Let me just go in and... Oh. It didn't give me the trident to rethrow. Rude. My pockets are not full up. You can hear the Iron Farm part works. Where is trident gone? Right. Just looting 3? Yeah. Let's turn that bad boy on there. Come down here. Turn that bad boy on there. I'm getting XP, so that's definitely working. So this is actually the Slatecraft Season 1 world. Which, this is what it looked like before I built anything on it. Literally. This is what it looked like before I built anything on it. My AFK spot was all the way back here. Literally on the scaffolding was the AFK spot. And if everything's working, which it seems like it is, they're all dropping through the lava. They're all getting wrecked. Are the iron farm part working? Hello? Am I getting iron? Doesn't look like it, does it? Why am I not getting iron, game? I mean, I might need to break and reset all the workstations and beds because this farm hasn't been used in ages. But the trading hall's there. I'm getting cash dropping into the system, so that part's definitely working. I'm getting drops because there's drops in here, so we know we're getting drops. So the lava's not killing off the drops. This could be a Ravager round. But the lava doesn't actually need to be there. There's a button there for me to turn the lava off, but it's actually better leaving the lava on. Right, one mob remaining, which is the Ravager. Burning in the lava. That's why we have the lava there, because that burns the Ravager. I don't care about the Ravager landing on the lava and floating on it. That's the whole point of the lava being there. Haven't seen a golem drop through yet, but that doesn't mean anything. They just said the crab claw will help players place blocks further. The crab will have a use. The Ravager falls down a 2x2. Yeah. On Bedrock, Ravager will always be able to fall down a 2x2 gap. Otherwise, we'd have 3x3 trident killers. Right, we've got to turn this one off down here so I don't respark a new raid. But yeah, this is exactly where I built my raid farm on Season 1 of Slatecraft. This looks so different to what it looks like when it's finished. That village I completely redid. There's Ravager now. See, the Ravagers don't drop through the lava anymore. They used to drop through the lava. They don't drop through the lava anymore. There's a Ravager at the top. It's stuck. There you go. Yeah, we are getting cats. So it does work. It does work. And these guys are all fishermen. And the reason they're all fishermen... Oh, no, they're all... This is my test world. They're all smiths. In Slatecraft, they're all fishermen, because before the update happened, where they got rid of the fish farm capabilities. They changed it so fish farms wouldn't work above Y64. In this version of the game, when I built this, it did work. So I had everything, all the villagers were fishermen. But you can still make this. You can get Hero of the Village and have all the villagers around the outside of this thing, and it works perfectly. You gotta be very precise with the locations of everything, though. Like that spawn platform, I think can't be more than 17 blocks from the AFK spot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so 17th block is the spawn platform. And that has to be that level. Then you got the beds that have to be one block below that, and the villagers have to be stood on the same spawn platform as this. Otherwise, it doesn't work. It's a very important part of the farm. It doesn't work if they ain't done right. And obviously, you'll be 32 blocks up from that one as well. And of course, I always build that at the highest point I can in the raid tower, so I can take away the whole raid tower and not have everything spawning on the bottom at all. I'm gonna say I got 2 more mobs. That's one of them. And the bloke riding him. There he is. Oh no, the guy riding him caught fire as well. There we go. It's done. So it works. The iron's not flowing because they probably need their workstations breaking and resetting. Bear in mind, this is a 1.16 farm. So it still works fine. Absolutely dandy. Yeah, there's Hermitcraft Season 7. I can go and decked out and have a look around. But I'm not going to. I'm going to go back to start carry on digging. So, I don't know if that person's watching or not, but it still works in this version of the game, so that's fine. Right. So let's go down. I might need to make that one taller upstairs as well. I don't know yet. Right, we are digging here. I've got a bit of cave to help me out, which I love the idea of. Lag straight away. It wasn't lagging when I was in the single player world. Why am I lagging on the server? The server should be taking the heat from the connection. So that no lag should be happening server side. But I wasn't lagging in the creative copy of the world. While running a farm that had lots of entities. Go figure. One thing I'm desperately hoping for as well is I find these spawners within the borders of this. But I know the spawners are down in Deep Slate, both of them, which sucks. I wish they were higher up in the world. Really wish they were higher up in the world. That would make my life so much easier if they were higher up. Thank you. More block lag, but it's... I don't know if this lags me or if this is actually the game. I know entity lag is a pain in the butt. So yeah, they've now announced crab, so we're getting crab claws which help you place blocks further. I don't quite understand the logic behind that. When on Bedrock you can place blocks like 4 blocks away from you anyway. Why do I need to place blocks further away? Do I need telekinesis? Is that a thing we need in Bedrock in Minecraft? You know, do we need telekinesis in Minecraft? Is that something we really need? That's effectively what placing block further away is. It's telekinesis. Are they going to make it so you can front place in Java Edition? That'd make life so much easier in Java, wouldn't it? Be able to front place blocks. So much easier. Java players around the world will be cheering with glee if they get that. They need to change the build height as well on Bedrock Edition, on the Nether, so we can build on the Nether roof. They're refusing to take it away from Java Edition. They should give it to us instead. That's one thing they should do, because it means that on Java you can build a massive farm without needing a perimeter for it. You know, even digging out a 44 by 44 area is a massive area to dig out on Bedrock. Especially digging out in a sphere shape. There we go, we've broken through. Perfecto. So this is literally layer 1. This is gonna be level 1 of the game. But I'm gonna try and get most of in this level. I might have to dig out layer 2 of this as well to help with the spaces for this game. In fact, I probably will have digging out layer 2 as well. But yeah, the inside of the dungeons, the maximum height is gonna be 6 blocks. Ish. It might go up to 8 in places. But that gives me 4 to 6 blocks outside the game to put stuff. Like redstone. And I can always just like take a dip in here and put a lift in there, and you know, it doesn't have to be level, it doesn't have to be flat right through. It can be a little bit all over the place if needed. See, I'm still wondering as well when the Savannah update's coming in. They promised us like 4 years ago. Or 6 years ago. I think it was 2017. They said we were going to get a Savannah update. Which we haven't seen yet. Didn't the Savannah update also include vultures? Was that a thing? Or was that one of the mob votes that didn't actually happen? It could be one of the mob votes that didn't actually happen. I don't remember. But I know there was a Savannah update, and I know they had a prefix with a vulture on the screen for the Savannah update. That's supposed to be coming. Might actually fall this time. Yep. Any more coal knocking around? I'll leave that. I'll come back to when I start digging this bit down. I've got some mushroom friends as well. Someone's got to make a mushroom farm as well at some point. I might make a mushroom farm in here, actually. It'd be quite funny. Make a mushroom farm in the game. So I can get food in the game. Make it dispense like one random piece of steak out every now and then inside the game. That'd be quite a cool way of doing it, actually. That would be quite a cool way of doing it. I was going to go with sweet berries for the food source, because they regenerate on their own and they grow quite quickly. And they'd be planted at a high enough light level to actually grow. But if you got dispensers with a mushroom farm attached to it, where the farm's just throwing out a bit of steak here and there, it'd have to have an item filter on it though, wouldn't it? As well. To make sure it's only feeding out steak into the game, not leather. Although you couldn't do much crafting with leather if you haven't got a crafting table. But yeah, basically, the game, the way I'm planning this is going to be a lot like Decked Out 1, not Decked Out 2. In the sense that you're going to have, like, stuff to collect. You're going to have cards to collect. And inside the game, you're only going to get loot box tokens, essentially, and coins. You're not going to get anything else other than potentially aids to play the game, which you can get from the shop that's going to be inside the game. There's going to be a shop that you can only get into from a certain part of the game, and you're going to need a certain piece of equipment to get into that shop. And that shop will give you an OP, the ability to buy an OP item within it. It's going to be an interesting thing. It's going to be a very interesting thing. Basically, I am taking inspiration from Decked Out massively, but it is going to have a Teddy twist on it, and it will be a case that if you care a lot about your death count, don't play the game. Minecraft News is asking for opinion on the crab, and you said you're not voting. Yeah, I genuinely think they're trying to force the game for kids. They're trying to push the hardcore players away from the game and just push it more for kids. If kids want to play the game with crabs in, go to the marketplace and play the the Finding Nemo pack or something like that on the game on there. You got crabs in the game already that way, or whatever it was. There's definitely one that's got crabs in on the marketplace right now. Guarantee you. You should talk to Wookie. He started something similar on Nameless. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people going for it, actually. There's definitely a lot of people that are considering doing the same thing. So it'd be interesting to see how different people's versions of the game work and how they manage to achieve it. Because it's going to be... I think that my version is going to be... Well... I don't think my version is going to be brilliant. It's not going to have Clank, as I said. It's not going to... I don't know how to set up the redstone for that. He started last November, so he's well into it then. It was a huge effort. Yeah, well, I'm starting now with the plan of being finished maybe in the summer next year. Bear in mind, I've got to take into account I am moving house at some point in the future as well. So I will probably have to put a pause to everything while I move house. And the game will not be done before I move house. I am going to put that down and say that now. I will not have the game done before I move house. Unless I make it super simple. Bear in mind, I'm just at the point where I'm digging out the game, this very first level of the gaming area. It's going to take a lot of effort to get this to the place that it's going to be... Okay, we're getting major block lag. Yeah, it's going to take a major effort to get it where I want it to be. Is that my border? That can't be. That's only 3 chunks. Lag again. No, I'm full again. That 3 chunks. Yeah. That's 1 chunk, 2 chunks. Yeah, 1 more chunk out that way. Yeah, mine's gonna be a huge effort as well. Bear in mind, I've got to have redstone above and below in some areas of the game, which I haven't even designed most. Well, I haven't designed. Everything's gonna run standalone, redstone wise, in my game. It's gonna be run by shriekers and sensors and stuff like that. That's how the game is gonna operate. It's gonna run on timers. It's not going to run... It's still going to have like a 5-minute cooldown at the end of every game. Simply because it's going to have time to reset everything that's in the game. Stop lag. You're annoying me now. Right, I might have to break that. I might have to split that chest up as well. So we've got one chest for each of these. But stone we're on our 4th double chest of currently. I should have joined Nameless and just helped working with his. Ah! Excuse me, not falling down hole. Thank you, game. Don't like falling down hole, mate. Falling down hole hurts. But yeah, I can imagine how much of an effort it is because I'm doing the same thing essentially. So I need a mob mover system, and I need to make it so I have. I've got a couple of spawners, which I don't know. I don't know exactly where they're going to be located in relation to where I am at the moment, other than they're deep down. I also need to get the player close enough to them that they're going to spawn the mobs from the spawners inside the game. Not there yet. Oh, but we are there because there's sand, which means we are at water. Right, that corner is as far as we can go. Right, I thought I was low enough that wasn't going to get affected by that, but it's fine. Right, okay, fine. I dislike water sounds. Yeah, they're a bit grimy. Well, I've got an even better way of getting drowned in, because there's water right here. Thing is, the water sounds now are more parity with Java Edition as well. That's why they've changed the water sounds, because they are more in parity. It's a bug that is so loud, yes, but it's a parity change that makes it sound more like Java water. I knew this was going to be a thing as well, digging this thing out. I knew I'd be hitting water pockets in places on the outer edges of the chunks that stop me from being able to go out as far as I'd like to, but it's fine. We're most of the way out there on the chunk, it's fine. Put the torch there, so I can't go any further than that. So how far short of this chunk are we? Can I have the chunk border pack thing? When I get too far away, it does not like working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's only 2 blocks short of the chunk anyway, so that's actually fine. 2 blocks short of the chunk I'm fine with. Then another bit of sand there. Right, so if I go 1 block higher there, that's going to make the water come in, is it? No? Good. That's what I wanted to hear. Or see. See. I want a Java water, I play on Java, not Bedrock. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, innit? If I want Java stuff, I'll play Java. If I want Bedrock stuff, I'll play Bedrock. If I want Java stuff on Bedrock, I'll ask for it. If I don't want it, I won't. Simple. Like the damage parity. Why did they make the why did they bother with the damage parity? How could Bedrock's too easy? No, fight the Wither on Bedrock and tell me it's easier. Seriously, fight the Bedrock Wither and tell me Bedrock's easier than Java. The easy Bedrock Wither is like the hard Bedrock on Java. The hard Wither on Java. I'm sorry. Well, it's not. No, it's not the normal one. The normal Wither on Bedrock is like the hard Wither on Java. That's just a fact. That's how much easier it is on Bedrock Edition, on Java Edition, than it is on Bedrock fighting the Wither. And I've seen people do comparisons of this. And the consensus is that the Java Wither is a lot easier than the Bedrock one. Be brave and take the stone out. There we go. Without lunch. No worries, Zero. Enjoy your lunch. Lurkage is always appreciated. Just remember, mute the tab, not the stream. Is that a thing on YouTube? Does that work on YouTube? Or is that just a Twitch thing? I don't know. I have been thinking about the whole Twitch thing as well while I've been off. I've had some time to think about it. And I am going to be using Twitch more again. But I am still not going to affiliate again on Twitch. Until they make it so UK creators get a fair slice of the pie, I'm not doing it. Yeah, it does work on YouTube. Fair enough. Yeah, until they make it so UK creators get a fair slice of the pie, and they don't hold tax withholding and all the rest of it, I am not going to be doing affiliate on Twitch. I refuse to. Mainly because if you want to support me, you're going to support me regardless of where I am, right? And, you know, if you want to support me by subscribing and paying $5 for the privilege of subscribing, why should Twitch then have the right to take 3/4 of that? Which is what they currently do. They take up to 3/4 of it. They're like, oh, but it depends on the currency you pay in. It's like, yes, this may be true. Can you stop with the water? But, yeah, when you pay in dollars and then you convert to pounds, it takes money away from you because you're converting it to pounds and they're taking money for the exchange rate. Right? Then they convert it back to dollars to then do the transfer to you. And then convert it back to pounds again to finalize the transfer. And it is just that. They are greedy. They say it's tax withholding, but it's not. They give UK streamers much higher transaction fees than anyone else. Which is plain and simply not fair on UK streamers. Let's put that there. You know, UK streamers are picking up the burden, so to speak, of what Twitch are doing to the brand in their greed. And now they're saying they want to add more fees in or something. I saw. I don't really pay attention to Twitch anymore because I don't care. But you know, they've made it so now you have this Twitch Nitro thing. Whatever you want to call it, where you can pay $7.99 a month directly to Twitch so you don't have to watch adverts on the platform at all. So the perk of subscribing to the person you want to subscribe to is no longer there, because it's not a perk anymore to have adverts removed by subscribing, because they're still going to be there. Because there are now subscriber ads as well. So ads you get as a subscriber. You know, the new ad system apparently is a right mess. I was watching one of Tango streams the other day, and I literally subscribed using my Prime subscription just to get rid of the ads, because the ads were happening every 5 minutes. And Tango had no control over it. I went in, the pre-roll ads weren't running, but he was getting ads every single 5 minutes for those who were not subscribed. And he said it wasn't his fault. He said it was the ads were a complete and utter mess. And I believe him when he said it. I know what Tango's like. He does not like having ads on his channel. I don't like having ads on my channel. I think it should be a case that I'm allowed to choose if I want ads on my channel or not. And yes, by not having ads on my channel, I'm not going to make any money. No, I do not care. I don't do it for the money. The money's a perk. I do it because I want to, you know, I want to make content, and I want to have people see my content. I want people to enjoy my content. You know, that's the whole reason I do it. Right, let's go one more there. That's not the chunk border still. That's the chunk border there. I can get away taking that one, can I? Yes. Right, so that I'm going to leave it as it is, and that's the chunk border there. So we've got a little bit more water intruding there. Which, yeah, we're just going to put another torch up there to denote that's going to be an intrusion, shall we say. But yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Twitch Prime is going up as well. Not Twitch, Amazon Prime. They're increasing the price. They already charge you for watching certain things on Prime Video. They now put adverts on Prime Video as well, and then they want to charge you more to remove the adverts from Prime Video. So it's another way of making money out of people that are already giving them lots of money. I see nobody playing on your realm anymore. I was on there looking around. No, I honestly haven't been on there for a while. I've been busy with, like, Ludic. You know, when we relaunched Ludic, I was busy with that. So what I might consider doing is having a relaunch. But instead of having just a regular boring realm, maybe we'll do something different. Maybe we'll do like a marketplace map, something like that. Maybe we'll do like a skyblock map. And we'll do like a, I don't know, a 3-month run on a marketplace map. And we'll keep it updated and keep it fresh. But I might set up and do a vote in Discord for you guys, because you guys are the ones that I do it for you guys. I don't do it for me. All I do with the community realm is for you guys. If you don't want to play on it, I'll get rid of it. But I'll give you the opportunity to have a different format before I get rid of it. So yeah, but I can hear a mushroom, which means I'm close to the surface. At least in the area I'm stood at. I was on there yesterday. Fair enough. But yeah, you guys let me know if you want to reset. Let me know. I'm not really playing on there anymore anyway. I know I said I was going to do it as a forever world. It was overachievers. There to get achievements, yada, 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 yada. But I kind of lost what I was doing with the world very quickly. Because of moving on to other things. Excuse me? I had dug them blocks out. That's rude. Tail loaded 0 quickly. I forgot to do that. It's rude. Quick, nice chunk shuffle on the old Ludic. Why not? Right, how far away are we from the other chunk line? How much space have I got left? Gonna go with not a massive amount. Yeah, I've hopped on the world a couple of times. Just to have a look and see if things are still working, like my villager crop farm, which I hopped on the check before I built it on Ludic, because I wasn't going to build it on Ludic if it wasn't working. That was just pointless. But lucky for me, it still works, so that's fine. Am I full? I am virtually full. Stop with the lag. Right. Lag. Right, full again? Full again. Right, let's go empty your pockets again, change your pickaxe again. That's the end of that chunk there. That's 4 chunks that way. All we've got to do is dig out the little chunk in the middle. Yeah, I pretty much lose interest in playing MC lately. Fair enough. Yeah, I think a lot of people get burnt out on Minecraft quite quick, which is why I'm spreading my projects out on here at the moment. I'm doing this, and I'm doing my base, and I'm going to start doing some farmy stuff as well, just to try and keep it all fresh. I don't want it getting boring. You know, I want to keep it so I am doing different things a lot. Because if I'm not, I will get bored. Wow, I was actually trying to click on the block behind the chest. Didn't know that was a thing. Also, holy diorite, Batman. A lot of diorite coming out of this hole. Look, 9 stacks in there. Lag there. Hello? Hang on. 13 and a bit stacks there. Oh, 0 sleeping. That's what's lagging it. I mean, come on. 0 comes on, starts making lag. Really? It's fine. Because they sleeping through the night. Alright, let's go back to Diggy Diggy Hole. Nice bit of tunage in the background. It's always a good diggy music. So yeah, this is gonna be how, as I said, this is gonna be how it's gonna be for the first. Well, hopefully next week I'll be off, and I'll be able to just chill out, relax, and diggy hole, essentially, for a week while I'm not here, while I'm on holiday, on my downtime. Which I'm not gonna have a mega amount of downtime, but I should have enough to do a little bit of digging. So that is the plan. We're gonna do some diggy while we're on holiday. We got our haste beacon set up. We got plenty of pickaxes. I can always make more pickaxes. I am going to need some cobblestone as well, so we'll start switching over to a cobblestone pick soon. Also known as a fortune pick. Because I'm going to use a non-silk touch pick. It's going to have fortune on it, so I can fortune everything. It's rude not to. But for the amount of rest we're going to need lots and lots of cobblestone. We're going to need observers, we're going to need dispensers, we're going to need droppers, we're going to need all sorts and stuff. Got another idea as well for something else I could do. Oh, that could be quite cool. I just had an idea what I could do. I could use a lightning rod as a wand. And you have to do a riddle to get through the thing. Or I could use a lightning rod as a key. Either way. Lightning rod as key works. Well, that means we've got to use a lot more copper again. I'm using copper in my base right now, so... maybe. Maybe. Wrong place setting. Goes in there. No! Not there, Teddy. Have one. Thank you. Oh yeah, how's your back doing, B-Monk? I know I haven't spoken to you for a while. You're still here? Oh, they're getting you at least some pain relief sorted out. I know your back wasn't good. Hoping it's, as I said, getting some kind of resolution to it. I might hop over to the test world in a minute and just help being creative or spectator and just have a look and see if these chunks I'm digging out are anywhere near these spawners, because if they're not, I'm going to expand it out to reach the spawners, which could be a pain. Also, pockets are full again? Oh yeah, they're well full. Oh wow. Okay then, let's run upstairs and put our stuff away. I don't like this new jumping malarkey either, look. Look how far I can fly just from jumping. It's ridiculous. That bug should be gone. Oh, golden burner. That's even worse than your back, isn't it? Gallstones are horrible. I hope they get them sorted out for you. That's not nice. I'm sorry to hear that. That is not a pleasant situation. Right, let's just make that a diorite. We're going to need another chest on top of that as well, probably. Might need a diorite chest for itself. Really? Where's coal ore? Yep. Right, pickaxe is good. Hopefully we can get this bit dug out. How are we doing, Tom? We've been digging for 2 hours nearly. We're doing well. We've nearly got the first level dug out to a point. I say to a point. I'm only at this first level dug out on the stream. Yeah, they much worse. I'm scheduled for surgery in 15 days. Oof. Yeah, that's hope them 15 days come quick. Because they're not nice. I've never had them, but I spoke to people who have, and they're not nice. I don't really want them, ever. So yeah, hopefully everything goes smoothly with that, and you get a speedy recovery and less pain from it as well. Right, let's drop a torch here. Right, will we get this bit finished before the pick runs out? I am going to say yes. What do you reckon? Are we going to get this bit dug out before the pick runs out? Bear in mind, I've got about 2 chunks left to dig. So I don't have any bugs like that hit me and make me re-dig all the blocks. Big old patch of andesite and, well, not andesite so much, but diorite and granite on this level as well. Kind of half expecting a copper vein somewhere around here, but I haven't found it. Floaty blocks. Gravel helps. Gravel helps a lot. Right, have I got any blocks there? No torch I left. They've changed the magnifying glass in the search menu as well. You notice that? They've changed it. It didn't used to look like that. How bizarre. I'm sure it didn't look like that before. I've noticed they keep bringing in subtle changes that break stuff as well. Which is why I felt the need to go and check my farm and actually make sure it still works. Which it does. I'm actually tempted to make a new video about it as well and just redo the same farm again in a new video. So it's with Hero of the Village, you get a permanent discount if you keep renewing the Hero of the Village. It doesn't stack, unfortunately. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? If it's stacked. Full again, or am I lagging? I'm lagging. Right, while I'm lagging, I'm going to hydrate. There we go. Lag over. I'm still going to hydrate. Everyone hydrate. If you need a drink, grab one. Much better. Oh yeah, also, though you saw my video, I explained it. There's also this really weird bug that at least it affected me. Where I died to kinetic energy. Right, I mentioned it in my episode, but I didn't show it on video because I didn't record it. But what happened? I flew into a block, died, and everything in my inventory that was in my offhand and my armor slots vanished. Everything else was still there, but all the rest of it vanished. So my shield, my elytra, all my armor that was in my armor slots all vanished. Everything that was in my inventory was still there, which was quite convenient because there's 2 stacks of TNT in there. So I was flying down the tunnel in the nether to go out to the TNT area. So at the moment I've got backup armor. It's got full protection and all that, but I haven't got any really fancy stuff like respiration or anything like that on my armor at the moment because I don't have the books to do it. I'm waiting for PT to restock their shop so I can get them books again. And I am almost full again. Lovely. All right, let's dig a bit more. Oh, so it's binocular surgery. Oh, it's keyhole surgery. Oh, that's not so bad. They're gonna go in, break them up, and take them out in little tiny pieces. In other words, That's actually a better way of doing it because it causes less damage to the tissues around. Which, for you, is a good thing. So, yeah. That's actually a good thing they're doing it like that. Right. Nearly another double chest of that. Granite. Diorite. Very close to needing a new chest for diorite. Still space for gravel in that one, isn't there? Yep. Let's just pull all the gravel and put it in that one. That's andesite. Won't fit. And then we can put more diorite. Because we're going to need more diorite, apparently. Right. That's good. No, drop. No, drop. Ow. Not like that. You said drop, Teddy. Not like that. Oh, sorry. Will be. Drop them in my butt. There's a lot of banging next door. They're putting in for pool for next summer. Okay, fair enough. I would have thought that'd be a springtime job when it's starting to thaw, not when it's about to freeze. But okay. I suppose they leave the pool empty, it'd be okay. Unless they're going to have a heated pool and use it in the winter as well. Be a nice little thing to have, wouldn't it? A nice heated pool. Be a bit brave though. Now cold it gets in BC. Might be a bit chilly doing that. I'm just saying. Could be very chilly doing that actually. Right, we are nearly there with this level. I say we're nearly there for this level. We're nearly there on the first third of this level. Because we've got, yeah, a lot more diggy to do. Hey, diggy. So, I love all you guys. You guys are quite happy to come and sit here and watch me dig a hole. And talk random rubbish. It's 11 degrees right now, which is 51.8 Fahrenheit. Ooh, that's a little bit chilly. It's still, I tell you, it's still really warm over here. The jet stream over here at the moment, or the Gulf Stream as you call it in America. The jet stream over here right now is just sitting so high. And when I say high, I mean it's sitting really far north compared to where it normally is this time of year. So instead of getting the cooler air we're getting from like North America and all that we normally have at this time of year, we're currently getting weather coming up from the Mediterranean. So even though we're like, you know, the 3rd of October, it's like 19 degrees or something silly. Which is really warm compared to what it should be. And I mean like really warm. It shouldn't be like, it should be like 10 to 15 degrees, not 20 degrees, nearly. It's amazing how warm it is at the moment. It's going to be 27 Celsius this weekend. That'd be warm as well. So you got a high spike on the Gulf Stream as well at the moment. So you got the Mexican Gulf Stream and you also got the Northern Gulf Stream, which is also known as the jet stream. And that's what brings all the hot weather from the south up, essentially. Yeah, we're expecting warm weather this week. To the point we're actually planning on going down to Hastings one day next week. If the weather's good, we're gonna go to Hastings next week. 13 degrees Celsius there. Oof. That's not too bad though. That's about average temperature for this time of year. But where you are, that might even be slightly above average temperature for this time of year. So that's not terrible. That could be a lot warmer. That could be worse. You know what I mean? I've known it starts snowing in your area like this time of year. But they're saying that we've had in this country we've had snow by this time of year in previous years. Anything else in there? Yep, a bit more coal up there. Even though I'm planning on doing a wither farm, fortress farm later in the season, I still want to get as much coal as I can because I use a lot of it. And I could use a lava farm as well, to be fair. I hear drowned. Anybody else hear that drowned? Where is he then? He must be above my head. Somewhere. Because there's no water near me. I'm the only one on. Zero just logged off. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to worry about any water pockets anywhere any lower than this anyway. The snow begins here in November if we get any. Ah, fair enough. I thought it was a little bit earlier than that, but yeah, fair. I don't live over there, so it was just a guesstimation. Right, more stone. Well, we're getting into the nitty-gritty of the andesite, diorite, and granite at the moment, to be honest. All full in that one. Wow, all full in that one. Need another chest. Yeah, I just wanted to move some bits. Didn't think I'm making any lag. No, don't worry about that. I'm pretty sure it's client-side lag anyway. It's been just as laggy since you got off. It's gonna make the sensible decision to do this. And make this all diorite. And make that one all granite. Because that makes more sense. I think Norway and Sweden gets it a bit earlier. Yeah, they definitely do. It depends a lot on the Gulf Stream again, though, to be honest. It does depend heavily on the Gulf Stream, or the jet stream, whatever you want to call it. Because that's what brings the weather up from the south. That's better. That works. Just fill that one with granite. This one's full of diorite. Got nearly a full double chest of diorite. Once I get these blocks in there, we've got well over a shulker box. Alright, this pickaxe is 2/3 done. I wouldn't start in November. We should get something after that. Fair enough. Yeah, we don't hardly ever get anything over here. Although they are forecasting another beast from the east this year. So they forecast that every year now. Since it's happened, since 2018 happened when we got the beast from the east, they now forecast it every year. Or was it 2017? 2017. Yeah, but since they forecast it, it happens every year. So, you know, they always say, oh, we might get the beast from the east again, and it doesn't happen. It never happens. Especially in my part of the country. We don't get much bad weather in my part of the country. So I live down near the Isle of Wight, and the Isle of Wight protects from all the bad weather. Right, put a patch of diorite in there because it doesn't matter. Oh look, this is the last section. Woo! We have been really busy this weekend. We went on the night market on Saturday, and on Sunday the flea market, and Sunday brunch at a friend's house. Fair enough. That sounds like a busy weekend. Sounds like a fun weekend as well, if I'm honest. I'm hoping to catch up with some friends this weekend I haven't seen in years, if they're around. But being my mate's birthday, they might just appear. That'd be nice, but you never know. Right. That is dug out to a point that I can not dig it out any further. Let's put this lot away. And camping Friday till Monday. Nice. Four double chests of stone already. Nearly a double chest of diorite already. Shulker box of granite already. And a bit of andesite already. And fuels, not much. Not really. But we're also blasting through the wood because we're using a lot of wood. And many, many, many cows. Now, as I'm on Mushroom Island, should I make an underground mushroom area? That'd be quite fun to make, wouldn't it? Now have like a hidden mushroom farm somewhere as well in there. That'd be quite good. Potentially. Alright, let's dispose of that for a minute so we can see what this looks like it is. So I'm contemplating whether there's going to be enough space up here or not. It should be. I might need to dig out little extra bits here and there to make more space for the redstone. Whoa, that's too deep, Teddy. Falling down the hole. You know what that reference is? Then you're older than me. I'm just saying. Yeah. So that's Water's Edge. That's Water's Edge because this is the narrow end of the island. We have also got this cave over here, which doesn't have anything of interest other than, you know, ores. There is the lichen. I need to actually make a lichen farm so I can actually grow some lichen. Do I need silk touch to gather that, or do I need shears? I can't remember. I will leave it for now, although I think there's other lichen areas in my base area. But what I want to do quickly is log out, go into creative copy of the world. Ludic blank, that'll do. I'd liken that. Yeah, I'd liken that too. Gonna log in the creator copy of the world, and I haven't been doing any planning for the game or anything like that in this world. This is the planning area for my other farm that I'm planning on building, which needs a lot of digging. Yeah, as you can see, me stood on this piston. There is a few spots here for a fortress farm. Over there, these are all double. There's 6 double spots. That there is a double trident killer that I designed. All this down below me, I used commands to get rid of it all, but all this down below me was actually pretty much lava. So I won't need to get rid of any of that. But everything else that is missing, I'm actually going to need to dig this all out to the sphere. Do you want to know what the sphere is? Let me just grab a banner. That spear there. The green spear is the inside, and stuff won't spawn inside that. I might need to move that slightly. I might need to come down a couple of blocks. Or go up, yeah, because that's actually inside the spawning spear. Or I just make that not spawnable, either way. But yeah, I need to make sure anything inside this is dug out and not spawnable. And then between the green and the red, that's where it's spawnable. And then I need to make sure that the bit between the green and the red is completely dug out, apart from the spawn locations. Could be fun, right? Especially considering there is a blaze spawner in here somewhere as well. There. I got rid of it for the test world, but it's there. But what I need to do actually is lower this down. Probably 4 or 5 blocks. Nope, more than that. It's come down quite a long way, actually. Which wouldn't be a bad thing, because the lower I am, the easier it's going to be for me to spawn-proof the area above, because I'm not going to have as much area in the spawn space. Right, so that's 3 more blocks. But yeah, this is my planned area for my fortress farm, which is all going to be run on trident killers. Still inside it. Wow. I was going to put a gold farm in here as well. If you can believe that. I was planning on putting a gold farm in this thing as well. So that spawning is 1 more block for that spawn location there. This side's fine, so 1 more block for that one over there. Which puts me below. All I need to do below is block the lava. I'll go down 2 for safety. Why 40? Of course it's 42. Of course it's 42. What other number would it be but 42? So if I do that, every single one of these is now spawnable from that location. All this is actually buried, so I won't necessarily need to dig it out, but this thing works beautifully. Yes, it's a double trident killer. Not the easiest thing in the world to design, but it works. It's fine. Yeah. Got 3 there. With another 3 where these glass planes are, these glass blocks here. Oh no, sorry, they're there. Where I pulled the blocks out. That's where the spawn locations are. So, there's lots of spawn locations. And everything above this sphere level can not be dug out, but I was using commands, so I dug out a lot more than I needed to. Anywho, that's that. That's my test for this. Where did I put the portal? That's the question. See you at dinner time. No worries. I'll go straight down. to like Y11 or something. There should be a portal around here somewhere. I want to go back to the overworld so I can go to the location on the Mushroom Island. There it is. There's the portal. I found it. But the reason I'm coming onto this world is I want to go down... Oh look, my base area. Before I touched it. As a reminder what my base looked like before I touched it. If you were interested. There was a village there at one point. There was also ravines there at one point. Right, let's fly over toward the thing. Let's just clear the weather. Be in the nether, weather's been pain. Come on, where are you? You're here somewhere. 642, I think one of the numbers was I was at. For the staircase. It was 15 something as well. So I'm not actually going to build any of this stuff in creative on the actual world. Here it is. Here be our island that we have claim for building this thing. And yeah, there's that right next to it as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to make anything with that yet. Probably bring over a couple of friends. The problem with multiplayer hosting is stopped. I keep getting that error because my system keeps losing multiplayer connection. Right. Let's hop back into spectator mode. We've got night vision on, so this is where we're digging down. As you can see, there's the water cave we hit. With the potential to get drowned sorted out. There is a few caves below me. There's one of them that we started hitting. Come down lower. I'm looking out for these spawners. I get that also. If your system's online, you'll get that. It's because if your system's online, you'll get it. Getting lag in this world. I'm on a creative copy of the world and I'm getting lag. Where are these spawners hiding? There's one of them. Is that the other one down there? No, there's one of the spawners, look. That's a zombie spawner. 1912 and minus 561. I'll go straight up. There's another one there. I'll go straight up. Am I on the island still? Oh, that one's off the island. There's some on the island. The island's that way. There it is. There's one of them. That's one of the ones I wanted. That's our spider spawner. 1869 minus 603. Pretty certain that is inside the range of my digging area. There's also a geode. We can make the use of that as well. Because that is inside the area as well. We can make a geode room. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Oh, that'd be wicked, that would. Have a growing geode room. Is that the same one again? Yeah, there should be a skelly one around here somewhere. Maybe the skelly one was a bit higher. I know it's close by. Let me have a quick look on the map. Because, you know, Teddy, makes sense to use the map, mate. You know what I mean? Right, spawners. Oh no, it's a zombie one. Minus 1912, minus 20, 1912, minus 20, and 561. That is the zombie spawner. Plus for spider spawner 1925, minus 9, 540, minus 542. That's not where I am. This spawner is out by like 100 blocks. And I have multiplayer turned off in 2 of my worlds, but I still have it on my underground world because I invited a friend, Aiden. Fair enough. So if you're getting the message on multiplayer turned off, I don't know why you're getting it, other than the fact your world is turned on, other than the fact your system is attached to the internet. That's the only potential reason. So yeah, that spider spawner I'm going to make use of. There's a shame there isn't a cave spider spawner nearby. That'd be extremely useful. I might have to try and use the zombie spawner as well, but I don't think I can get close enough to the game to make it work. Which is kind of annoying. There is a spawner we can use though. Bear in mind, the spawners on this are the only way of getting mobs other than drowned. I don't want to make a drowned farm for the game. It's too much effort. So this you have to make the drowned farm out here. And have the mobs flow back into the game. Which will be a pain in the rear end. But anyway. Oh, I'm in spectator mode. Let's fix that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to end it there. Because I have run out of time for today. I've got to get some dinner sorted out. I thank you all for coming out, guys. I appreciate your faces very much. I love you guys. You being here makes this worthwhile for me because, you know, just sitting here doing nothing, I'm playing on my own and not having anyone to talk to just makes it a bit boring. So having you guys to talk to is fantastic. I love it. So thank you for coming out, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.